Hello and welcome to another installment of the Phone Burner training. This is the Don't Be Complicated training series, and my name is Jeff Osnes. I will be the host for this training. If you need to reach me directly, you certainly can shoot me an email to jeff@phoneburner.com. Once again, jeff@phoneburner.com. And today's topic, we're going to talk about importing into PhoneBurner. Okay, so importing into PhoneBurner, there's actually three ways you can get to the import page. From the home page, there is a button that says Import Contacts. You can click on that. From the Contacts tab, there's an Import button. And from the Dial Sessions tab, there's an Import button. Any one of those buttons will take you to the same page, which is our import page. You will always have to agree to the terms and conditions whenever you import. And there is an import limit on your account. You can import up to 10,000 new contacts per month. Now that's not a contact manager limit, that is an import limit per month that resets each month. And you can import from several different places. You can import from Yahoo, from Gmail, you can import your Microsoft Outlook CSV file, you can import from Hotmail or Live.com or Outlook.com, vCard or other CSV. Most of the time you're going to use the other CSV option. Don't get Microsoft Outlook CSV and other CSV confused. This is what you'll most likely use. Most lead vendors will send you a file that's in the CSV file format, and this is the option you would use. So you go ahead and select that, click on the Choose File or Browse button, and we're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you two imports to show you the process a couple times. The first one I'm going to do is a test file that I've got created here, and I just need to go find it. There it is. And then the descriptive tag option, this allows you to tag or add a note to each of your contacts. It makes it easier for you to find those contacts later on down the road. So you could put something like test or the lead source, dates, whatever you want to put on there, you can put in there. And it is limited. I think it allows you to do 15 or 20 characters is all. You can also create a saved search based off of this descriptive tag. And then you get to choose the Contact Manager folder you would like to put the contacts in that you're about to import. And then the last thing you need to do before we move on to the next step is the duplicates. Do you want to allow duplicates or not? In this particular case, I'm not going to allow duplicates because I want to show you, I know there's duplicates in this file. In fact, I think all of them are duplicates. And I want to show you how the system handles duplicates. So we're going to click on Continue. And we're now at a page where it tells us that we've got 15 contacts to be imported. We can use a previous import template if you've saved a template. If you haven't yet created a template, you would not see this option. And if you do have a template, it'll basically just remember everything that you do in this section and just add it for you. So in this particular case, this contact record just has 4 fields. You know, each of these 15 contacts just has 4 fields in the contact records. And this column over here, this right here, this is the first line of data from your file. So basically PhoneBurner just opens up your file, takes the very first record and puts it on the left hand side here. In some cases it's going to say something like Jeff. In this particular case it says Jeff. In other cases it would say like first name or name. So don't freak out if what you see on the left hand side is different than what I show right now, because every import will be different depending on the source. So this is obviously a first name, so I'm going to import that into the first name field in PhoneBurner. Test, I left test here as just like it could represent any piece of data. So if you're importing contact records that have specific information that is not part of the default fields that PhoneBurner has, you can use the new custom field option. You'll see that I've actually created a bunch of custom fields in this account already, but if you want to create a new custom field, you just click on New Custom Field, and then you can create the field on the fly. So let's say this test actually represents birthday. So all of the data from this would be imported into a new custom field called birthday. Or maybe that represents account number. Or it could represent job title. So anyway, you just whatever the data is over here that you want to import that we don't have a field for, you select new custom field and give the field a title over here. The next one is an email address, so that's a no-brainer. Phone number. When you import phone numbers, they do have to go into the phone number fields within PhoneBurner, even if the phone number label that you have over here doesn't quite match. Don't worry about that. Just make sure that you import it into one of the phone number fields. Do not import phone numbers into custom fields. So we're just going to mark that as home. And we're going to check that box. If we wanted to save this as a template, we could do that. We're not, but we're going to go ahead and import our contacts, and the system will start to process our document. And here you'll see that of the 15 records, 0 were imported and 15 of them were not imported because the email address was duplicated. It was the same email address in all of those contacts, so they were all skipped. And that email address already exists in my account anyway. So all these contacts were skipped. So anytime a contact is skipped, the system will display to you why it was skipped over here in this section. So if you were importing a file with 1,000 contact records and a few of them were skipped, then you would see all of those that were skipped over here. Now I want to do the import process one more time using a file that may have some duplicates, may not, but it's laid out just a little bit differently. So I'm going to click on Import, Agree. Once again, I'm going to use Other CSV. And then this is just a lead file that I got on my computer here. We can give it a descriptive tag of biller leads. Create a saved search with that tag. Import it into contacts, or I could choose any other folder. In fact, let's put it in a different folder. Let's put it in the agents folder. Don't import duplicates, and we'll continue. So here you'll see there's 4,751 contact records in this file. I could use a template, but I don't actually have a template made up for this particular group. You'll notice that the left-hand column looks different because this is what the first record in this file looks like, contact. So that's most likely going to be first name. Contact may also include first and last name. I would still recommend importing that into the first name. If all of your contact name information is in one field, I would recommend putting it in the first name field in PhoneBurner. State, phone, email. Oh, looks like the system already did email. Company. So I can go down here. I've already got a company name custom field created, so I'll just import that data into that custom field. Comment. That sounds like it's most likely going to be a note, so I can import that into the notes field. Miscellaneous. I could either import that as a new custom field, and that's what I'll do, is I'll just go MISC, miscellaneous. Don't know if there's any data in there or not, but we'll do that. We're going to leave this box unchecked because this particular data here is not an actual contact record, so it's column headers. We'll leave that unchecked, and then we can create a saved search. Biller leads. Oh, not Keeds. Leads. Import your contacts, and the system will start processing the document. And then once our file is completed, once it's done processing the import, we'll see the total number of contacts that were actually imported and the total number of contacts that were not, or that were skipped. And as you can see here, we have reason, the system explains why each contact that was skipped. You'll see some of them are skipped because it's not a valid email address, some of them are skipped because the phone numbers are duplicates, and so you'll get a list of everything that was skipped and why, so that you can go in and research it if you care to, or if you're ready to just move on, you just go to contacts. You'll see all your contacts listed in the new contacts area. We also imported these into the agents folder, so we'll see them there. And we also created a saved search called biller leads based off the descriptive tag biller leads from this import. And so that's how you handle your importing in PhoneBurner. Once again, let's cover PhoneBurner pricing. There are two account levels. We have a PhoneBurner 7.5 hour plan. It's $67.50 a month and includes 450 minutes of usage and of course email and phone support. And then we have our PhoneBurner Unlimited plan. And then we have our Phone Burner Unlimited plan. It's $149 a month. You can use it all day long. There's no limitations there. You get email and phone support. Now, if you are looking for multi-user accounts, we do offer discounts of the unlimited for 2 or more accounts. So if you are looking for a group account, just reach out to me, let me know, and I'll be happy to help out. And if you don't have a Phone Burner account, by all means, go get one today. You can go to phoneburner.biz and sign up for an account. And happy dialing.